versus the New Mets for round 3, game number 1 out of the 3-game series. And the Phillies come this game 76 and 54 in the season. The Mets going to game 69 and 61 the season. And yeah. And pitching for the Phillies tonight because for Sanders, and pitching for the Mets tonight will be Cole Singer. Yeah, so and the Phillies are not done with the Mets, y'all, because we got 4-game series against them later in the season. So this is gonna be one of those games that is gonna be interesting. So who is the first person to speak? Always the first person. And here go your Phillies start lineup. We got Trey Turner, Kyle Swarner, right side, and JT Reno is catching the Jalen Bone, Brandon Marsh in left field, Vasquez in right field, Harrison Bader in center field, and Bryson Stopper in second base. And that's your Phillies start lineup. Yeah, I like the outfield of Marsh in left, Harrison in center, and Max Kevin in right field. Yep. Oh, and no Nick Castellanos playing tonight, yo. So that's a good feeling right there. So that's a good thing right there. That's a good thing, yo. Yeah, I just started my first day back to work today for the cruising job. It was a really eventful day, so so. Alright, here we go, yo. So we got Trey Turner coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans no Maine, 0 outs. Top of the first, here we go. First thing, got a pitch for Detroit, going for running because goes 1-0. First thing, got a pitch for Detroit, running because goes strike 1-1. And first thing, got a pitch for Detroit, going forward. Yeah, swing at that one. That's a 5 balls, 1-2. And Corey Singer got another biscuit up for his straight right board. And swing at that one. That's another 5 balls, still 1-2. And Corey Singer got another biscuit straight right board. Riding catch goes roll to the 2-2. What's up, Becky Forrest? What's up, Clippers? I'm not a man, I'm a woman. Get that one right. And Corey Singer got another biscuit for his straight right board. Riding catch goes a ball 3, it's a 3-2. Yeah, this is good. Dude, that's just a shuffle right there. You going. And Corey Singer got another pitch for his straight right board. You swing it, it rolls into the, it rolls away to the grass, the dirt. And Trey Turner run around first. Pass second, stop at third. Trey Turner got a triple, y'all. Trey Turner got a triple, y'all. And Trey Turner got a hit. Trey Turner got a hit. Trey Turner got a hit. He's 1-for-1, y'all. Trey Turner got a triple. He's 1-for-1, y'all. This is Trey Turner's 6th triple on the 2025 season. A shove run drive to the center field, Tom Taylor. Coming up next, the battle of the Phillies, you got your 2025 National All-Star MVP, Kyle Swarmer. MVP. Got 1 big fan, 3rd base, 0 outs, top of the first, here we go. Let's see, we're going to pitch it for you swim with a great board. White catch goes ball blue. And Colin C, we're going to pitch for you swim with a great board. And Castro grounds out to the second baseman, jumping into the first baseman, P. Loves, and Castro was out Castro 1. But the Phillies scored a run, so scored the Phillies have won the Mets at 0-1. And the Phillies get the first one score on the top of the first stage to Trey Turner. That was one of the Phillies. So coming up next about the Phillies, you got your two-time MVP, Bryce Harper, next about the Phillies, no Philly fans on base, one out top of the first team, Harper Nation, Harper Nation, Harper Nation, Cole Singer, the pitch three, Bryce Ray, but one catch goes to Walden, Cole Singer, the pitch three, Bryce three, they won the 5-1-1, and Cole Singer, the pitch three, Bryce Ray, but one. Yeah, so that one, that's a 5-1-2. And Cole Singer, the pitch by Bryce Ray, but one. Running catch goes to Wall 2-2-2. And Cole Singer, the pitch by Bryce Ray, but one. You swing it, that one goes right to the stand. That's a 5-2-2. You guys are going to buy some of you and I'm watching this game at MC Sports Film of you. And Cole Singer, the pitch going to play Bryce Ray, but one. You got the always goes on the clean spot though. And Bryce Harper grounds out to the first base and P. Longo. Bryce Harper's out. Bryce Harper for one. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we have J.T. Williams come next to bat the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 2 outs, top of the first, here we go. Cole Singer, the pitch connect for J.T. Williams. Running catch goes ball 12. And Cole Singer, the pitch for J.T. Williams. Running catch goes ball 2-2 And Cole Singer, the pitch connect for J.T. Williams. He's swinging that one, that's a 5-2-1. And Cole Singer, the pitch connect for J.T. Williams. Running catch goes ball 3-1. And Cole Singer, another pitch gonna be J.T. Williams. And J.T. Williams flies out to the center field and Tyrone Taylor. And J.T. Williams out. J.T. Williams 1. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Phillies have 1 run. The Mets have 0 runs. We went on to the bottom of the first. So it's the Mets turn the bat. Let's see what the Mets can do. They turn the bat at the bottom of the first. That was one of the Phillies. The 3 Mets players do at the bat at the bottom of the first to be Francisco Lindor, Juan Soto, and Starling Marte. I forgot Juan Soto and Francisco on this damn team. God, Lord. I forgot that he was on this damn team. And for the Mets starting lineup, we have got Francisco Lindor, Juan Soto, Starling Marte, Pete Alonso, Mike Martinez, Brandon Nero, Tyrone Taylor, Jeff McNeil, and Louis Torres. And that's your Mets starting lineup. Here comes Sanchez. Here comes Sanchez. Come at the bat for the Mets. We have Francisco Lindor for the bat for the Mets. The Mets plays on 8 zeros. Bottom of the first. Here we go. And Christmas Sanchez got a pitch getting for Lindor away for running because he goes to the limb. Christmas Sanchez got another pitch getting Lindor away for he's swinging down the. Christmas Sanchez got another pitch getting Lindor away for running because he goes strike 1-1. And Christmas Sanchez got another pitch getting Lindor away for it. Everybody thing is put back in the bag in time. And Francisco Lindor reaches on the throwing in by the shortstop Trey Turner. Dang it, Trey Turner, you got some error. So coming up next to bat for the Mets, we have Juan Soto next to bat for the Mets. We got one Mets player on first base, 0 outs, bottom of the first. Here we go. Christmas Sanchez got a pitch getting where you want to go ready for it. Running catch goes ball blue. And Christmas Sanchez got a pitch getting where you want to go ready for it. Yeah, swing and a miss, and that strike one is 1-1. And Christmas Sanchez got a pitch when you want to go ready for it. Juan Soto ice for time on your Juan Soto right back in the river system of base rule. And Christmas Sanchez got a pitch when you want to go ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike 2 is 1-2. And Christmas Sanchez got the pitch when you want to go ready for it. Right that catch goes 1-2 to 2-2. And Christmas Sanchez got another pitch when you want to go ready for it. Yo, Mr. Phillies, the Phillies ain't playing the Kansas City Royals yet, so they ain't playing them yet. And Wilson goes into a force stop to the second baseman, Bryson Stott to the shortstop, Trey Turner. Francisco Lindor is out at second base, and Wilson moves to first base. And you can go right there. So coming up next, the bat for the Mets, we have Starling Marte next to bat for the Mets. We got one Mets player on first base, one out, bottom of the first. Here we go. Christmas Sanchez got a pitch getting everybody Starling going for it. Runner catches good ball blue. I gotta say, guys, if you ain't got nothing to say, don't say nothing at all. Keep all your negative comments to yourself. And Christmas Sanchez got another pitch getting everybody Starling going for it. Runner catches good ball 2-2 now. No, I was saying to you, Mr. Peace, that the Phillies haven't played the Kansas City Warriors yet, but we got the Kansas City Warriors on the schedule, and we're gonna play your team soon. That's what I was saying. And Christmas Sanchez got another pitch away, Starling away for it. That goes right into the swing. That goes right into the stands, and that's a foul ball to 2-1. Yeah, I know, but I was saying the Phillies got the Warriors on the schedule, so we haven't played y'all yet, so you know. What's up, East, and what's up, Phillies, And good day to you. And Christmas Sanchez got another pitch in there for you, Starling and Rainbow. Right now, catches goes ball three. It's a 3-1. I know, Mr. Beast. People are so mean to me. It's like you gonna call me Dusty? I'm not Dusty, so. And Christmas Sanchez got another pitch in there for you, Starling and Rainbow. You swing it down. That's a 5 ball. It's a 3-2. That's a full count. No, I can just do this. This is even going to not do this. There you go. And Phillips Sanchez got another pitch for Starling away forward. Why not catch is good at strike three, and then Starling one takes out. First strike for Phillips Sanchez, one game. No, I don't know you. I'm paying for it, but I don't know you like that. Now coming up next to bat for the Mets, we have Peter Alonso come next to bat for the Mets. We got one Mets player on first base, 2 outs, but on the first, here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch connect with P, get ready for it. Swinging down with the Pablos on one. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch with P, get ready for it. Ronnie Catcher goes straight 2 on 2. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch with P, get ready for it. And Peter Alonso asked for a timeout, y'all. And Peter Alonso get right back to back 61 base rules. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch connect with P, get ready for it. Ronnie Catcher goes the balls 1 and 2. And Christmas Santa's got another pitch coming for you. Pete, you ready for it? Swing in the mids, and that's strike three. And Peter Alonso is out. Second strikeout for Christmas Sanchez, 2K. Don't call me G, don't call me baby, because I'm not either, guys. I got to go for it, so don't try to approach me, so. That's 3 outs for the Mets. So the score is the Phillies have 1 run. The Phillies have 1 run. The Mets have 0 runs. That's the end of the first, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the second inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn to bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do to turn the bat at the top of the second. And still 1-0 Phillies. And the 3 Philly players do up the bat at the top of the second will be Alec Boone, Brandon Marsh, and Matt Scotland. And that turns out, so there you go. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Alec Bohm coming the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs. Top of the second. Here we go. Coming the second, got the pitch connected for you. Alec, get ready for it. We're swinging that with the 5 was on 1. And Colin Singer got another pitch connected for you. Alec, get ready for it. Alec Bohm lines out to the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Alec Bohm was out. Alec Bohm, you 0 for 1. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Brandon Marsh connects the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1 out. Top of the second. Here we go. Colin Singer got a pitch connected for you. Marsh, get ready for it. Riley's catch is good. That's strike 1 is 0-1. And Colin Singer got another pitch connected by Morris, get ready for it. Riley's catch is good. The ball is 1-1. Let's say Red carrying New York. And Colin Singer got another pitch connected by Morris, get ready for it. Riley's catch is good. The ball 2 is a 2-1. And Colin Singer got another pitch connected by Morris, get ready for it. Riley's catch is good. The ball 3 is a 3-1. And Colin Singer got another pitch connected by Morris, get ready for it. You swing at that one, that's a 5 balls, a 3-2, and that's a full count. Yes, it's swing that with 5 balls, a 3-2, and a full count. And Colin Singer got another pitch connected by Morris, get ready for it. And that is ball 4. And Brandon Marsh is walked and will base the first base for the Phillies. And this is Brandon Marsh's first walk of the game. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Max Kepler coming next to bat for the Phillies. Got 1 Philly player on first base. 1 out, top of the second. Here we go. Colin Singer got a pitch connected by Max, get ready for it. Riley's catch is good. The ball is 1-0. And Colin Singer got another pitch connected by Max, get ready for it. You swing in the miss, and that's strike 1. That's a 1-1. And Colin Singer got another pitch connected for you. Max, get ready for it. Colin Singer stepped it around. And Colin Singer got another pitch connected for you. Max, get ready for it. You swing it that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. Max Kepler will base the first base for the Phillies. Max Kepler got a hit. He's 1 for 1, yo. And Max Kepler singles on a fly ball to the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. And Brandon Marsh at base second base. So the Phillies have Max Kepler on first base and Brandon Marsh on second base. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Harris and Vado connects the bat for the Phillies. We got Philly Bears on first base and second base. 1 out, top of the second. Here we go. Colin Singer got a pitch connected for you. Harris and ready for it. Riley's catch is good. You swing that one, the 5 balls on 1. And Colin Singer got another pitch connected for you. Harris and ready for it. That ball's in the dirt. That's the ball's 1-1. I'm saying baseball terms, guys. I'm saying baseball terms. I'm not talking about anything to focus soon. We say Lotus announcing, okay. And Corn Singer another pitch can away Harrison going forward. Right is catching good at strike two is a 1-2. I can take what city up out from the country though. And Corn Singer another pitch can away Harrison going forward. That ball's in the dirt and that's a ball two is a 2-2. And Corner Singer got another pitch can away Harrison going forward. Buddy Moles. This is the Phillies and Mets stream. This is not an Eagle stream, so. And you swing at that one. That's a 5 balls, a 2-2. And Kola Singer and then pitch can avoid you Harrison going forward. Right, this catch goes to ball 3. It's a 3-2. That's a full count. Yeah, I do good William cards. I go to church all the time. I go to church on Sunday, so yeah, so I do William cards. Come on now. Why would you ask that question? You gotta understand. I'm a Episcopalian. Where K is a Christian, so I go to church. So I do William cards. So and Corey Singer and then Episcopalian for you. Harrison Green for Ronnie's catch go to strike 3, and Harrison Man is out. Harrison Man, you 0-1 with your first strikeout. Coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we got Bryson Stott. Coming next, the bat of the Phillies, we got Payne Parrish on first base and second base. 2 outs, top of the second. Here we go. Go ahead, Singer got a pitch coming for you. Stott doing forward. That ball's in the dirt. That's the ball's 1-0. I know these. I mean, you know, the G's may not like the choice of who I'm dating though. The type of the gender of who I'm dating though. May not like the title that I'm with community I'm in. So. And Corey Singer got another pitch coming for you. Stott doing forward. Right, this catch is good. The strike 1 is a 1-1. And Corey Singer got another pitch coming for you. Stott doing forward. You swing at that one. That's a 5 balls, a 1-2. Shout out to the 11 people watching the stream. Thank you for the 8 likes. Good day to you. And Kodak Singer got another pitch coming for you. Stop going forward. And Bryson Stott lines out to the right fielder, Juan Soto. And Bryson Stott is out. Bryson Stott, you 0-1. And you straight Max coming in and Brandon Marsh on base. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So it's good. The Phillies have 1 run. The Mets have 0 runs. Moving on to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen. As the Mets turn the bat, let's see what the Mets can do. They turn the bat at the bottom of the second. And the 3 Mets players do at the bat at the bottom of the second will be Mark Valentinos, Brandon Nimmo, and Tyrone Taylor. Anyways, don't tell me don't try to correct my stream. Cause I saw it was 8 likes in the stream way before it turned to 9 likes. It's not I just like the stream that now became 9 likes. Before it was 8. Before it was only 8 likes. Now it's 9. So you know, what up, listeners? Oh, I forgot to let y'all know Winston's one of my mods. So if you start saying mean stuff about me or him, he can just Winston can just block y'all. So remember that, yo. And I don't take compliments from people, y'all, cause I have a girlfriend. So don't stop with the flirting stuff. So yeah, what's that don't play? What's that don't play? Yeah, what's that part about Fat Boy Crew and Fat Boy Club? So he's part of the Fat Boy Club with him, Elvis P.I. and then John Franklin. So yeah, so you don't want to listen to him though. Shout out to the people in Canada. I got a TikTok from he's from Canada. His name is Vladimir Vladimir. He's from Montreal, Canada. So then I got my other one friend, so I think he's from Canada as well. Yeah, so that's another one. So it's all right for him to be in here and start. I mean, what's next? This is a Philly and Mets game. It's okay for them to be in here. Mets fans a lot of being here. Mets fans a lot of being here because we playing their team, so then let the Mets fans be in here. You know. So coming off the bat for the Mets, we had Mark Valentino's coming back for the Mets. No Mets players on base. 0 outs. Top bottom in the second. Here we go. Christopher Sanders got a pitch coming by Mark away for a runner catch goes strike with a 1. Christopher Sanders got a pitch for Mark away for a swing away to strike 2 2. Christopher Sanders got a pitch for Mark away for it. And Mark Valentino that's for Tommy Hill. Valentino driving the battles for baseball. Christopher Sanders got a pitch for Mark away for it. And Mark Valentino grounds out to the shortstop Trey Turner to do it to the first base and vice over in time. And Mark Valentino is out. I could respect someone. I hope the men sign him and sue him for your. Castro don't want to sign with the Mets. You know that. Castro do not want to sign with the Mets. No, he don't. Yeah, Castro do not want to sign with the Mets. No, he don't. Why want to sign with a team that can't even make it to the playoffs? Y'all not even gonna make it to the postseason this year. So yeah. So coming up next, the bat for the Mets, we have Brandon Nimmo against the bat for the Mets. No Mets plays on base. 1 out, bottom of the second. Here we go. Christopher Sanders got a pitch getting by Nimmo. Get ready for it. Swing in the Mets, and that strike was on 1. Christopher Sanders got another pitch by Nimmo. Get ready for it. Runner catch goes balls. Runner catch goes balls. 1-1. Anyway, Christopher Sanders. Anyway, Castro would stay playing for the Phillies or go play for the Cincinnati Reds. Because you remember, Castro was from Cincinnati, Ohio. So if the Phillies don't decide to re-sign on Castro, Castro would say he's gonna go play with the Reds in Cincinnati. So yeah, so there you go. Christopher Sanders got another pitch, and everybody never get ready for it. And Brandon Nimmo grounds out to the first base and vice versa. He steps in the first base back in time, and Brandon Nimmo was out. Yeah, you know that's good, in case you have noticed, it's so great. In case you haven't noticed, we just wrote up your best picture to get us back right. Oh, Josh, my favorite Phillies player is Bryce Harper, who jersey I'm wearing. So coming up next, the bat for the Mets, we had Tyrone Taylor against the bat for the Mets. The Mets plays on base, 2 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. Christopher Sanders got a pitch getting away. Tyrone go ready for it. Runner catch go. That strike one is 0-1. And Christopher Sanders got another pitch getting away. Tyrone go ready for it. Runner catch goes 1-1. And Christopher Sanders got another pitch getting away. Tyrone go ready for it. And Tyrone Taylor lines out sharply to the center fielder Harrison Bader, and Tyrone Taylor's out, and that's 3 outs for the Mets. So it's going to the Phillies have 1-1, the Mets have 0-1. That's the end of the second, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the third inning, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies do. Let's turn the bat at the top of the third. And the 3 Philly players to the bat at the top of the third will be Trey Turner, Castro, and vice versa. Trey Turner was overrun with a triple and a run. Castro was overrun with RBI, and vice versa was 0-1. Thank you, EG_Sports 5. Thanks for the sub. what's that we say? One pitcher can't say you see. Um, his name is Average Guy, by the way. He said season guy. He was Average Guy. Your Average Guy, that's what his name is. What's next? I mean, that was a good comeback you made right there. What's next? But you should have said your Average Guy, because you said season guy. That's not even the guy's name was used to you. Like, literally, it's not. Coming off the bat for the Phillies, we have Trey Turner going to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans or A's. 0, top of the third. Here we go. And Kodak Singer got a pitch in it for you, Trey Gray boy. He's swinging down. That's a 5 0 and 1. And 7 red, urgent 7 said go fighting Bills. Go this Whittemore. Others say straight moves home. And Kodak Singer got another pitch in it for you, Trey Gray boy. And good day to you. And he's swinging down. That's a 5 0 and 2. I ain't gonna have to answer that one, so good day to you. And Kodak Singer got another pitch connect with Trey Gray boy. He's swinging that one, that's another 5 0 still 0 and 2. And guys, I'm talking about my teeth and stuff. I don't want to tell you the story of how that happened. But it's not because I didn't play no sport. Because my teeth were fine. Only was about one of my teeth got a crack in it because I forgot to tie. I was in school. I was in my elementary school. And I forgot to tie my shoelaces. I was in the hallway, and I fell on my shoelaces, and then that's how I cracked my tooth. So that's how it happened. And there's nothing you shouldn't make fun of that because I should have tied my shoes, and I didn't tie one of my shoes, so I didn't tie my laces. So that's what happened. So. And Kodak saying another pitch connect with Trey Gray board. Ronnie's catch goes balls 1 and 2. And Kodak saying another pitch with Trey Gray board. Swing in the miss, not strike 3. And Trey turns out. Trey turns 1 for 2. And Kane had also 92. Yeah, so you just want to know that. And that's what happened. So. Coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have your 2025 National All-Star MVP, Kyle Swimmer. MVP, MVP, MVP. No big bears or Mays. 1 out, top of the third. Here we go. Kodak Singer got the pitch connect with Smooth ready for a running catch goes the ball to them. Kodak Singer got the pitch with Smooth ready for a running catch goes the ball 2 to 2-0. And Kodak Singer got another pitch connect for you, Smooth ready for it. Rodney's catch goes the ball 3 is a 3-8-0. And Kodak Singer got another pitch connect for you, Smooth ready for it. And that is ball 4. And Kyle Swimmer is walked and will advance to first base for the Bills. And this is Kyle Swimmer's first walk in the game. What's the Star Wars? What's that? Why would you say you asked me? You ate steak. Okay, I thought you were saying something about me. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have your 2 MVP Bryce Harper against the bat for the Phillies. You got 1 big bat on first base. 1 out, top of the third. Here we go. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. And Kodak Singer gonna pitch gonna be Bryce Gray for Ronnie Catches Bowles 1-0. And Kodak Singer gonna pitch gonna be Bryce Gray for Ronnie Catches Good. The strike one is a 1-1. Yeah, Winston's getting him out of here. And Star Wars is always late, man. Star Wars, we gotta be on time, man. And Kodak Singer gonna pitch gonna be Bryce Gray for it. It's okay, Star Wars, it's okay. And shout out to the 5 people watching the stream. Thank you for the 14 likes. His swing down goes right to the grass. That's a single. And Vice over makes the first base for the Phillies. Vice over gonna hit 1-1, yo. And Vice over singles on the ground ball to the right fielder. One solo. And Cosmo makes the third base. And Vice over makes second base. So the Phillies have Vice over second base and Cosmo on third base. And Vice over 1-2, yo. That's what I say. One thing we do. I'm at horseback riding, then I went shopping. That's why I was late. Okay, so real estate room. Coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have J.T. Williams. Next to bat the Phillies, we got Philly players on second base and third base. One out, top of the third. Here we go. Come on, J.T. Get Cosmo home. So we can get our second run. Kodak Singer got a pitch, gonna be J.T. get ready for it. Ronnie's catch another strike one is 0-1. And Kodak Singer got another pitch for J.T. ready for it. You swing it down, it goes right into the stand. That's a foul ball, 0-2. And guess what? I started my first day at work back as the food as the food service assistant for the school in Philadelphia today. First day back, man. It's hard to get back into routine because you haven't done it in a while. So when you haven't been focusing on something, I forget like how to do certain things now. I forget like when to get everything because when you haven't done it over the summer, it's like you kind of your brain forgets everything. And Kodak Singer got another pitch gonna be JT ready for it. Swinging the miss and that strike three, and JT really is out. JT really to you 0 for 2 with your first strikeout. Yeah, it's gonna take you a while to get back into the routine of everything because I didn't move to the summer because then I had to focus on that job because then it was like. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Alec Boone. Next to bat for the Phillies, we got Philly players on second base and third base. 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Kodak Singer got a pitch gonna play Alec waiting for it. You swing it down when that's a 5 ball, 0-1. It's gonna be a long school year. We already in August, so we'll hit September, November, September, October, November, December. Like this year, we go by fast, and then we hit January. Like, oh, when is it gonna be? When we get to June, that's like, oh my God, you're just waiting to get there, and then you're like, can we speed up the months because it's slow? And Kodak Singer gonna pitch for Alec waiting for it. Running catching goes balls 1-1. And Kodak Singer gonna pitch for Alec waiting for it. Running catching goes ball 2 to 2-1. Well, we got 1 run in Star Wars. We get Christmas Saints 1 run. And Kodak Singer gonna pitch gonna be Alec waiting for it. And swinging that one goes right to the grass, and that's a single. Adabone will race the first base for the Phillies. Adabone got a hit. He's 1-for-1, yo. Adabone singles on a line drive to the right fielder, and he wants Soto. And the Phillies scored a run, so it's going. The Phillies scored another run, so it's going. The Phillies had 3 runs, the Nets had 0 runs, and the Phillies will get a 2-run score and the top of the 2-run score on the top of the third, thanks to Cosmo and Bryce Harper, and now it's 3-0 Phillies. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we have Brandon Marsh against the bat of the Phillies. You got one big player first base, 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Go ahead, Singer, got a pitch against Brandon Marsh. Go ahead, boy. Riding catch is going to strike one is 0-1. And Ronnie Holmes said big Philly team playing. That's what's up. And Conrad Singer got a pitch against Brandon Marsh. Go ahead, boy. Swing and a miss, and that strike two is 0-2. And Conrad Singer got another pitch against Brandon Marsh. Go ahead, boy. Swing that goes all the way to the wall. And Brandon Marsh running around first. Stop a second. Brandon Marsh got a W. Brandon Marsh got a W. And Brandon Marsh got a hit. Brandon Marsh is 1-1, yo. And this is Brandon Marsh's 18th double on the 2020 season on a line drive to the right field of Juan Soto. And Alabama advanced to third base. So the Phillies have Brandon Marsh on second base and Alabama on third base. Juan Soto can't catch shit in right field for the Mets. How we got three runs in the Mets' hands right now? And we're not even at the third inning. We're not even at the bottom of the third inning. And the Rovers is going if you build it, they will come. Phillies are heading to the field of dreams. I saw y'all. I sent you the message on Instagram Star Wars. I DM'd you about that. So guys, so next season, guys, the Philadelphia Phillies and the Minnesota Twins will be playing in Duluth, Ohio, for the MLB's Field of Dreams game, started in August of 2026. So August of 2026, it's gonna be Phillies and Twins playing the MLB Field of Dreams game, playing the cornfields. I'm playing the cornfields, y'all. And listen, I remember me. I was one of your first stars. Oh yeah, I remember you. Yeah, you're one of the first ones. It's been a while. What's up, Nate? Coming up next, the bat for the Phillies. We have Max coming against the bat for the Phillies. We got Phillies on second base and third base. 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Go ahead and see another pitch. You have for your Max. Give me for the swing. Your running catch goes strike one is 0-1. And go ahead and see another pitch. Your Max. Give me by Max Kevin flies out sharply to the center field. Tom on Taylor. And Max Kevin was out. Max Kevin 1 for 2. Max Kevin 1 for 2. And you straight Brandon Marsh and got one base. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So it's going. The Phillies have 3 runs. The Mets have 0 runs. And we go to the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Mets turn the bat. Let's see if the Mets can return the bat at the bottom of the third. And that was 3-0 Phillies. And the 3 Mets players do at the bat at the bottom of the third will be Jeff McNeil, Louis Torres, and Francisco Lindor. So I got a question for you, what's this? So the steak that you ate today, was it a big steak or was it one of them little tiny steaks? Was it a big steak or was it like a was it a big steak? And then how was your steak cooked? Was it medium rare? Was it raw? Like, you know? And Nate Lewis is one of my first subscribers, Star Wars. One of my first subscribers that subscribed to my channel when I first started this YouTube channel. You wouldn't know Star Wars because you weren't there when I first started my YouTube channel. Before I started doing all the streams and stuff, you wouldn't know when I first started my channel. You wouldn't know. Cause I was just doing videos and stuff, first gaming videos and everything before I started streaming. So, Well, I really hope I wouldn't know about it for the Sixers yet because we're not in October yet, so I can't really tell you how good they're gonna be. So the only thing I can say to you is we got Jim McCain back, so that's a good thing. Oh, and by the way, right home, Jim McCain cut his hair, so we might see that during the season. We might see Jim McCain with new hairdo. I follow Jim McCain on Snapchat, and he cut his hair, so yeah, so that's a new look for him. And if you want to know anything about Joel Embiid, we don't have no update on Joel Embiid if he's gonna play this season or not. We got no update on that, so. So come at the bat for the Mets, we have Jeff McNeil in the bat for the Mets. The Mets plays on base, 0 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. And Christmas Sanders got a pitch in the way. Jeff can wait for it. Ronald Cat's strike one is 0-1. Then Christmas Sanders got a pitch for Jeff. Ronald Cat's balls 1-1. Christmas Sanders got a pitch for Jeff can wait for it. Ronald Cat's ball 2 to 2-1. And Christmas Sanders got a pitch in the way. Jeff can wait for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2 is a 2-2. What did you say? What's that? You said trouble? You said, oh, you said it was wrong. No, you said it was wrong. And Christmas Sanders got another pitch coming away. Jeff can wait for it. Ronald Cat's got a strike 3. And Jeff McNeil was out. Third strikeout for Christmas Sanders, 3 Ks. You like the draft pick talking about Jim again? Yeah, that was the best time we drafted. And then we drafted him, and then we drafted Dan Roll. I remember we did that. So that was kind of really good. I don't think we drafted anybody else. Did we have a draft yet? I don't even know. Yeah, that was the other day. That was really good, you know. When we drafted, yeah, that draft was something. So coming up next, the bat for the Mets we have is that Louis Torres? I think that's right. So next, the bat for the Mets we have Louis Torres. So next, the bat for the Mets. The Mets plays on base. 1 out, bottom of the third. Here we go. Christmas Sanders got a pitch with Louis Gray, but Ronald Cat's the strike one is 0-1. Christmas Sanders got a pitch with Louis Gray for you swing it down with the power was 0-2. And Christmas Sanders got a pitch with Louis Gray, but Louis Torres asked for time with Louis Torres grabbing the bat system of baseball. Christmas Sanders got a pitch with Louis Gray board. And Louis Torres grounds out to the third base with Alabama, who threw it to the first base and right off in time. And Louis Torres is out. Hey, Hudson said 100 more, 100 special gift. Nice. Thank you. It starts at 76 and 54. What do you mean by that? Oh, yeah, that's the Phillies record. Somebody has the Phillies record. Okay. So coming up next, the bat for the Mets, we have Francisco Lindor against the bat for the Mets. The Mets plays a base, 2 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. Christmas Sanders got a pitch connected before Lindor get away for it. Ronald Cat's goes the balls. Ronald Cat's goes the balls of 1-0. And Christmas Sanders got another pitch connected before Lindor get away for it. Ronald Cat's goes the strike one is a 1-1. Everybody hopes the Eagles winning the Super Bowl this year. What do you think? I think they could. They can repeat. Because they already got 2 Super Bowl trophies, 2 Lombardi trophies, 1 for Super Bowl 52, 1 for Super Bowl 59. And if the Eagles do make it back to Super Bowl and play Super Bowl 16, and win that, whoever they going against, they'll be the second team to get a 3-peat. Because the Green Bay Packers are the first team to do a 3-peat, so, you know. So Christmas Sanders got another pitch before you went to the way, but Ronald Cat's goes roll 2, the 2-1. Christmas Sanders got another pitch Louis Gray for it. Another pitch Louis Gray for it. And Francisco Lindor lines out to the shortstop Trey Turner. Francisco Lindor is out. That's 3 outs for the Mets. So the score, the Phillies have 3 runs, the Mets have 0 runs. That's the end of the third, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the 4th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see if the Phillies can even turn the bat at the top of the 4th. And that was 3-0 Phillies. And the three Philly players do up the bat at the top of the 4th would be Harrison Bader, Bryson Stott, and Trey Turner. Harrison Bader is 0-1 and strikeout. Bryson Stott's 0-1. And Trey Turner is 1-2 with a triple, a strikeout, and a run. You say that Johnny was out for the season for the Eagles. That's terrible. That is terrible. And also, let me say this again. Let me say this for you, Star Wars. Guess what happened, Star Wars? Kyle McCoy got cut. The Eagles cut Kyle McCoy. They kept the draft pick. Why would you draft for Kyle McCoy and then cut him? And then he plays in one preseason game. The last one, then you cut him. Like, that's crazy, man. You didn't want to develop the guy, so that's just messed up right there. Now they're going to see if Kyle McCoy can clear waivers and stuff and see what team's going to get him. Yeah, you know, so, but still, like, that right there just something like, damn. Oh, and by the way, for all you Eagle fans out there, if you love Fred Jackson, you love Fred Johnson and everything, Fred Johnson helped us win Super Bowl 59, so he's back. So we brought Fred Jackson. We brought Fred Johnson back. So if you're a Fred Johnson fan, he's back with the Super Bowl chance, the Philadelphia Eagles. So you know he's back. So that's a good feeling right there. So the Phillies need to sweep this series to have a spin home division. Well, actually, West Philly back. The Phillies have 7 game series against the Mets. We have a 3 game series with the Mets tonight, and then we have another. Then we have a 4 game series in Philadelphia against the Mets. So if you think about it, it's 4, 5, 6, 7 game series, but split 3 games tonight, and then when later on in the rest of the season, we got last series against the Mets in Philadelphia. But that's a 4 game set. So we ain't done with the Mets yet. We got one more series against them. That's a 4 game set, and that's gonna be at home in Philadelphia. So the Mets are gonna lose that one too. So that's gonna be the one where they can't beat us anyway. So come up the bat for the Phillies. We have Harrison Vazquez for the bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans away. 0 outs, top of the board. Here we go. And Cole Singer got a pitch in for you. For you Harrison Gray for you swing it out with the foul 0-1. And Cole Singer got a pitch for Harrison Gray for it. He swing it down, goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Harrison Vazquez will base the first base for the Phillies. Harrison Vazquez got a hit. He's 1 for 2, yo. Harrison Vazquez singles on the ground ball to the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Bryson Stott next to the bat for the Phillies. We got 1 Philly fan first base, 0 outs, top of the fourth. Here we go. And Bryson Stott asks for a timeout, yo. And Bryson Stott get right back to the bat about 61 base rules. I think Star should saw your comment. Well, yeah, okay. Said Star was your YouTube best friend because you're so quick with the record and know all kinds of facts. You're the man, you're the best. Star Wars. Oh yeah, Star Wars didn't see that one. So Kodai Singer got a pitch connect for your stock and ready for it. Riding catch goes to balls 1-0. Y'all see the comment. That's a nice thing you said about. That's a nice thing you said about Star Wars. What's next? That's a nice thing you said. And Kodai Singer got a pitch connect for you stock and ready for it. And Kodai Singer threw a pitch over to his first baseman Pete Alonso to make sure that Harrison Valley got the first base back. Pete to number 1 at first base. And Cole Singer got another pitch for his stock away for it. Ronnie's catch goes to ball 2 with a 2-0. Yeah, Star Wars did see your comment though. Yeah, that was a nice thing you said though. Then Cole Singer got another pitch for his stock away for it. Ronnie's catch goes to ball 3 is a 3-0. No, what's that say? He did. What's that? Star Wars say he did see your comment. He said I did. He did see it. So he did see your comment though. He said I did. So and what's that? Cole Singer got another pitch for his stock away for it. Ronnie's catch goes. That strike one is a 3-1. So why you finna sad emoji boys? Which next? Star Wars did see your comment. If you read what he said above your sad emoji, you would know that he did see it though. And Cole Singer got another pitch for his stock ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. It's a 3-2. That's a full count. And Cole Singer got another pitch for his stock away for it. And that is ball 4. And Bryson Stott is walking who hits the first base for the Phillies. And this is Bryson Stott's first walk of the game. So the Phillies have Bryson Stott on first base and Harrison Vazquez on second base. Shout out to the 8 people watch. Shout out to the 7 people watching. Thank you for the 21 likes. I hope What's Next does come back to the stream, guys. I hope he comes back because, Star Wars did see his comment. I don't know why he's being sad about it. He's saying go Mariners. We beat the Mariners in Philadelphia. You know that. Hayden, so you're looking stupid for that one. We actually swept y'all in Philadelphia, so technically, yeah. So coming up next, to bat the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to bat the Phillies. We got Philly fans on first base and second base with 0 outs. Top of the board, here we go. Conrad Singer got a pitch connect by Trey, great board. He's swinging down, that's a foul ball, 0-1. And Conrad Singer got another pitch connect by Trey, great board. Swing and a miss, now strike two is 0-2. Colorado couldn't do shit against my Phillies when they came to Philadelphia, so, yeah. And Conrad Singer got another pitch connect by Trey, great board. And Trey Turner flies out to the left field and Brandon Nemo. And Trey turns out. Trey Turner, 1 for 3. With your first strikeout. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, you got your 2025 National All-Star MVP, Kyle Swimmer, MVP, MVP, MVP. Got Philly Fans on first base, second base, 1 out, top of the fourth, here we go. And Conrad Singer got the pitch connect for you, Swimmer, great board. Swing and a miss, and that strike one is 0-1. And Conrad Singer got another pitch connect for you, Swimmer, great board. And Castle asked for time on your Castle weapon the weapons his home base mode. And Conrad Singer got another pitch connect for you, Swimmer, great board. Swing and a miss, and that strike two is 0-2. I know, what's that? I was waiting for you to take care of it because you were so quiet, so. And Conrad Singer got another pitch connect for you, Swimmer, great board. I was letting those Mariner fans know that we beat them. We beat their team when they came to Philadelphia and swept them anyway. So I know I see the Mariner fans coming to be here like, yeah, I know you got swept by the Phillies in 3 games, and the Mariners got swept by the Phillies in 3 games at Citizens Bank Park. You know that. Yeah, because I see the pitch race really great boy. He's swinging down with the 5 was 0-2. And because I see the pitch race really great boy. It's like, you. And Castro regards into a force out to the first base and P. Alonso into the shortstop Francisco Lindor. Harrison Bader rests the third base. Bryson Stott's out of the second base and Castro advanced to first base. So the Phillies had Castro on first base and Harrison Bader on third base. Players are going down. And like said, I want to come out to Philly and try one of your cheesesteaks. I'm Chicago. The house Philly because Chicago's crazy right now. Maybe next summer when I get more vacation time. It should come out right. But that was nice though. And then Yankee they hope you have a nice day. Yeah, and is it what's that said? They invent him, then beat the Red Sox. Is he ready for them Eagles team? Yep, man. Do you ever eat a cheesesteak? Yeah, I eat cheesesteaks and for Charlie Zoo. So coming up next, the Battle of the Phillies, you got your 2000 MVP Bryce Harper against the Battle of the Phillies. You got Philly Bears on first base and second base, first base and third base, 2 outs, top of the fourth. Here we go. Harper Nation, Harper Nation, Harper Nation. Carl Singer got a pitch to the Bryce Harper, swinging the miss, last strike was 0-1. And Carl Singer in the pitch Bryce, that ball's in third, the ball's 1-1. And Carl Singer in the pitch Bryce Harper, he's swinging that with the 5 balls of 1-2. Oh, Anderson saying from California, nice. And gonna sing in the history rights ready for swing the miss, not straight three. Right toes out. Right side when you 1 for 3 with your first strikeout. And you string Kyle Swimmer and Harrison man on base. That's 3 outs to the Phillies. So scores the Phillies have 3 runs, the Mets have 0 runs. You move up to the bottom of the board, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Mets turn the bat. Let's see if the Mets continue to turn the bat at the bottom of the board. And it's still 3 out the Phillies. And the 3 Mets players due at the bat at the bottom of the board will be Juan Soto, Starling Marte, and Pete Alonso. And love your channel. You keep going. Yeah, I'm keep going with the videos. Cause the MLB Show 25 series is going on, y'all. You gonna if you watch the series already, you'll see the first team that Samantha got drafted to. Then the MLB draft, and then you see her go up to college, and then try to come number 1 pick, and then see the team that drafted when she went to the MLB draft after doing college and stuff. You'll see the team that she got drafted around the second time, and it's a good one too. So. Can't tell you the team, the first team she got drafted. I can't tell you the second team she got drafted. You have to watch the videos to see them. Okay, what's that favorite recipe? Do you ever have a cheesesteak from Philly? Yeah. I said I had a cheesesteak from the cheesesteak spot in the Philadelphia in the Philadelphia Mall. You know, it's a little cheese spot in the Philadelphia Mall called Charlie's, and I had the cheesesteak from there. And it's really good though. Mhm. Yeah, the place is called Charlie's. You have to look up Charlie's. It's inside the mall, so I think it's in the Philadelphia Mall. Yeah, yeah, the Philadelphia Mall, and you can also find Charlie's at the Woodland Mall as well in Jenkintown. They got another location there. So coming at the bat for the Mets, we have Juan Soto in the bat for the Mets. The Mets plays amazing. 0 outs, bottom of the board. Here we go. Christmas Sanders got a pitch for you, one great boy. Runner catch good. The ball is 1-0. Christmas Sanders got another pitch for you, one great boy. Runner catch good. The strike one is a 1-1. Or you sleeping or something. And Christmas Sanders got another pitch going to be wrong away from it. Runner catch goes the ball to the 2-1. Yeah, Gino's is another good place too. Gino's is good too. I mean, I never tried cheesesteak from Gino's though. I know Gino's does have a place though. They do have one though. But people always say Gino's is not that great. So, and Christmas Sanders got another pitch going to be wrong away from it. Runner catch goes the ball 3 is a 3-1. Hey, thank you. Thank you. It was there once a long time ago. And Christmas Sanders got another pitch for you, one great boy. And swing that one goes right to the grass, and that's a single. And Juan Soto will advance to first base for the Mets. And Juan Soto singles on a ground ball to the right field of Max Kepler. Max Kepler, dang it! So coming up next, the bat for the Mets, we have Starling Marte. Next, the bat for the Mets, we got one Mets player on first base, 0 outs, bottom of the board. Here we go. Christopher Sanders got a pitch going to be Starling ready for it. Runner catches the ball, 1-0. And Christopher Sanders got another pitch going to be Starling ready for it. And like I said, peace, fun, the show. Check you out later. Thank you, everybody, and hope for coming by. And Starling Marte grounds into a double play. Yes. Starling Marte grounds into a double play to the third base to Alabama. We do it to the second base and Bryson Stott. We do it to the first base and Bryce over in time. Watson's out of second base and Starling Marte's out of first base. Yes, we got a double play. I haven't only had the Penn Station one. Oh, you did? The color next, the bat for the Mets. We have Peel House next, the bat for the Mets. The Mets players on base. 2 outs. Bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Christopher Sanders got a pitch, can everybody peek, get ready for it. Swing that one goes right to the grass, and that's a single. And Peel House will miss the first base for the Mets. And Peel House will singles on line drive to the left fielder, Brandon Morris. Thank you, Brandon Morris. And Toad gets in. He said, go Phillies, yep. Go Phillies always. So coming up next, the bat for the Mets, we have Roy Valentino next to the bat for the Mets. No, we got one Mets player on first base. 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Christopher Sanders got a pitch, gonna bring Mark, get ready for it. Ryder catches goes, the balls 1-0. And the balls in the dirt, the balls 1-0. And Christopher Sanders got another pitch, gonna bring Mark, get ready for it. And when Mark Valentino was batting, Peter Alonso advanced to second base on a balk. Dang! No, you didn't expect that to happen. Well, what you say? What's that you say you would do for me? You said I'll eat 4 GMT steaks. If you do that for me, what's next? That'll make my day, you know. If you do that. And Christopher Sanders got another base, gonna bring Roy, get ready for it. Ooh, whatever JT's doing. Right now, forget JT's doing. That's a ball too. It's a 2-0. Yeah, because I forgot to tell you, Doggo, which says one of my fat boys from my fat boy club. Yeah, he's one of the 3 fat boys. And a wild pitch by the pitcher, Christopher Sanchez, and Pete Lots against the third base. So Christopher Sanchez got another pitch, gonna play Mark, get ready for it. Right now, catch go to strike one is a 2-1. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch, gonna play Mark, get ready for it. Damn! Got it wrong, damn it. Shout out to the 7 people watching the stream. Thank you for the 28 likes. And he's doing that when it was all the way down the third base line. And Mike Ventino's running around first, stop a second. And Mike Ventino's got a W. This is Mike Ventino's 17 double on the ground ball to the left field and Harrison Bannon. But the Mets scored a run, so scored. The Phillies had 3 runs. The Mets had 1 run. And the Mets will get their first run scored on the bottom of the board thanks to P. Alonso. Now we have a game, yo. Oh, you say you're gonna do 5? Okay, okay. Once that's then do 5 then. So coming up next to bat for the Mets, we have Tyrone Taylor. Coming next to bat for the Mets, we have Brandon Newman. Next to bat for the Mets, we got one Mets player on first, one Mets player on second base. 2 outs. Bottom of the fourth. And then here we go. The Mercedes got the pitch gonna for you Newman. Get ready for it. He's swinging out, goes right to the ground. That's a single. Brandon Newman will race to first base for the Mets. Brandon Newman singles on line drive to the right field. The Mets Kevin. And the Mets score another run. So scored the Phillies had 3 runs. The Mets had 2 runs. The Mets will get the second run score on the bottom of the fourth. Thanks to Mark Vantino. And the Mets are pulling closer, yo. The Mets only down by 1 run, yo. So coming up next to bat for the Mets, we had Tyrone Taylor. Next to bat for the Mets, we got one Mets player on first base. 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Good Sanchez got the pitch gonna bring Tyrone to ready for it. Right now, catches those balls 1-0. And Christmas Sanders got another pitch for Tyrone to ready for it. Right now, catches those ball 2 is a 2-0. And Christmas Sanders got another pitch for Tyrone to ready for it. Right now, catches those ball 3 is a 3-0. And Christmas Sanders got another pitch gonna bring Tyrone to ready for it. Right now, catches the strike 1 is a 3-1. And Christmas Sanders got another pitch gonna bring Tyrone to ready for it. And that is ball 4. And Tyrone Taylor is walked and will race the first base for the Mets. So the Mets have Tyrone Taylor on first base and Brandon Newman on second base. And Christmas Sanchez, you walk your first bat of the game. Had to be Tyrone Taylor. Batting. Well, look at the fan comments, Dad. The Mets are down about 2 runs. So they let them get back in this game. And coming up next to bat for the Mets, we have Jeff McNeil. Coming next to bat for the Mets, we got Mets players on first base and second base. 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Christmas Sanchez got a pitch connect for you, Jeff. Get ready for it. I don't even know. Christmas Sanchez got a pitch for you, Jeff. Get ready for it. Why? And as soon as they go right to grass, not single, W. makes the first base for the Mets. W. singles on the ground ball to the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. And W. makes second base, and Tom Taylor makes third base. The Mets had W. on second base, and Tom Taylor on third base. So the score is the Phillies had 3 runs, the Mets had 3 runs, tie base will get injured. The Mets will get the third run score, and the bottom of the fourth thanks to Brandon Newman. So coming up next to bat for the Mets, we have Lewis Torres, and next to bat for the Mets, we got Mets playing second base and third base. 2 outs, bottom of the fourth, here we go. Phillies Sanders got a pitch for you, Lewis going forward. And Lewis Torres flies out to the right field, and Max Kevin. And Lewis Torres out. That's field to the Mets. So the score, the Phillies had 3 runs, the Mets had 3 runs, tie base for getting German. That's the end of the 4th inning, German. Moving on to the 5th inning, late German. It's the Phillies turn the bat, the 6th Phillies, and they will turn the bat at the top of the 5th. The 3 Phillies bats to the bat at the top of the 5th will be J.T. to Adam with Ready Road. J.T. goes over 2 and strikeout. Adam is 1 for 2 with 2 yards, and Ready Rush is 1 with a double and a walk. And then 2 out of 3, then 3-3-1. I got to play with my puppy. I got to play with my puppy. What's that? You gonna leave, man? You gonna leave us for a dog, though? You gonna leave the crew for a dog, man? What's that? You gonna leave us for a dog? Wow. Leave us for a dog. That's saying something. Yeah, but you don't want to hang out with us, Winston. That's saying something. I feel hurt now. Cause you choose to play with your dog over us, so you know. So come up the bat for the Phillies. We have J.T. Wheeler for the bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on 8-0 outs. Top of the fifth. Here we go. And Corner Singer got a base connect with J.T. Wade forward. Why that catch goes ball 1-0. Yeah, because I thought you were our friends on Wednesdays. I thought you were happy to see me in Wednesdays. Me and Star Wars, but I guess you know. So Corner Singer got a base with J.T. Wade forward. Why this catch goes ball 2-0. And Corner Singer got a base with J.T. Wade forward. You swing it down with the 5 balls and 2-1. Yeah, what's that? You my favorite person. No offense, I ain't gonna say the Star Wars that, but still, like. And Cole Singer gonna pitch swing JT going forward. You swing it down, that's a 5 balls and 2-2. And Cole Singer gonna pitch swing JT going forward. JT has Patawa, yo, JT gonna give up in the back, 6 more base moves. And Cole Singer gonna pitch going forward. JT going forward. You swing it down, that's another 5 balls, still 2-2. And Cole Singer gonna pitch going forward. JT going forward. Ronnie's catch goes of all 3 is a 3-2. That's a full count. He said, do I like college football? I don't really watch college football like that, so. And Corey Singer gonna eventually JT Wayboy swing that one goes right into the stands, and that's a 5 balls, a 3-2. Yeah, I don't really watch college football like that, so. I don't watch college football, I don't watch college basketball, so I really don't know, like, when it comes to drafts, like, who on college football, like, you know, like when I watch the NBA draft, so I can tell who's coming in, because I don't really watch, like, the NBA, like, the college football things to know who, you know, is prospects and things. I don't even watch college football to know who the prospects are for, like, the NFL draft, so. Not even for baseball, baseball, I didn't watch college baseball to even know who is, prospects for the MLB draft, so I really don't look at that stuff, so. And Carl Singer then pitched for JT Wayboy. And JT Realtor got hit by a pitch and will advance to first base for the Phillies. Carl said, you gonna hit our catcher JT Realtor with a pitch? Dummy move. And Glenn Stern said, oh my God, how could this happen, Philly? Get it together, I'm counting on you. I know, right? What's up, kids? Swiggles. So we got a pitch, So we got the Mets manager coming to the mound to talk to Kodai Singer. And he's thinking about the game. Pitching change for the Mets. I know that's the one way you put it, Kodai. Just put the curse word emoji. And I know exactly what you mean. Because you start to say a bad word. Without writing a bad word, that's the best emoji to use. I know you're trying to say a bad word. You know, so I know exactly what you're trying to say. You're trying to write that. You're trying to say the F word, but you don't want to write it out, so you won't use the emoji for that. Yeah. We need to take advantage of this pitching change. Bats are still warm. Let's heat up on the cold pitcher. Well, you gotta know who the pitcher that's coming in for the Mets, so you can able to to come at them. So you gotta know who's coming in. You know, it's not a grill, so gotta hear with that one. I know 110 RBIs for Cosmo. Damn, Cosmo is on fire. Yeah, I'm saying, I'm saying. So pitching change for the Mets. So Carl Singer, that pitcher tonight, coming to pitch for the Mets to be Jose Castillo. Coming next to bat for the Mets, coming next to bat for the Phillies, we have Alec Boone next to bat for the Phillies. We have one thing better first base. Zero, south of the field, here we go. Jose Castillo got a pitch in the way Alec and Ray Boy. Roger Castillo strike was 0-1. And Jose Castillo got another pitch in the way Alec and Ray Boy. Alec Boone, why would you ground into a double play? Alec Boone grounds into a double play to the second baseman Jeff Neal, to the shortstop Francisco Lindor, to the first baseman Pete Alonso. J.T. Reed is out at second base, but Alec Boone is out at first base. Damn it, Alec Boone. Damn it. The Phillies can be here because you're a Mets fan, so I'm a lot of Mets fans being here. Do you think the Phillies will go far in the playoffs or the first round? Well, the Phillies might win the division. So if the Phillies do win the division, that would be great. They'll have to play in the wild card round in the postseason, so that would be great. Because the Mets are probably trying to get the last wild card spot soon. Which that's a thing. And they wait. I'm trying to check that. Wait a minute. Hold on. Everyone saw something. Wait a minute. Shout out to the 6 week watch team, they with the 29 rings. Hmm. 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 Okay. What's happening here? On field delay, yo. Man, can't really do nothing about that. You want to do something about that, you can't do nothing about that, so. Hmm. Wait. Okay. Hold on. Say, wait a minute. We still, yeah. Oh my god, yo. Gregory Soto's on the freaking beds. Yeah, I remember you remember Gregory Soto, right? What's name? And what's that? And Star Wars been noticed too. So Gregory Soto's on the Mets, y'all. Gregory Soto used to play for the Phillies, and now Gregory Soto's on the New York Mets. Well, we're gonna still talk about that. Still, we still this. Come on. You know, the Tigers team. I know Grayson is. That's why I say Grayson on the New York Mets, the worst team ever. They showed they showed the ball man, the pen for the Mets, and they go Grayson right there. You know the face of the man. What? Really? We still on about this thing? Oh, man. Hmm. He wants to be an entertainment. Really? We still on about that thing. Oh, come on, people. We still on about this. We still. Yeah. That's not. You know you're not a Mets fan, so. Yeah, I'm just like, I was waiting for the game to continue because they just checking this shit. Like, how can you have to put your energy right now when they starting the game right now? Look at my TV, they starting the game. They starting the game right now because there's unfair delay over something that they can't control. Like, really? Really though? You can't control it, so what can you know? I'm not sad or anything. It's not just they holding the game on the TV. Like, literally, for something that they can't control. Literally, like. It's not a weather delay. Sure ain't one of those. It's an on-field delay. Wait, there's another one? Oh, you have to be at City Field. Damn it. If Mets fan put that up there, it's just like, really? Okay. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Brandon Morris going to bat the Phillies. The Phillies Bears and Mays, 2 outs. Bottom of the fifth, top of the fifth, here we go. And Jose Canseco got a pitch to Morris Maywood. And Brandon Morris burns out to the second baseman, jumping near to the first baseman, P. Alonso. And Brandon Morris is down. Brandon Morris, you 1 for 2. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. So score the Phillies had 3 runs, the Mets had 3 runs. Tie base will get legit. Move up to the bottom of the fifth. Legitimately, it's the Mets turn the red. Let's see the Mets will turn the red at the bottom of the fifth. The 3 Mets players did red at the bottom of the fifth. We were Cisco Lindor, Juan Soto, and Starling Marte. What's up, Frankie Mays? Are you a big time Phillies fan? Yep, I am. What's up, Dave? What's up, do you ever play? Do you ever play NBA 2K? Yeah, I'm playing 2K right now. I got my controller right here. It's connected to my computer. I'm playing 2K right now on my PC, so. Yeah, I do play 2K. You're right, I might do videos on it, but I do play. Yeah, I play NBA 2K25, and I'm gonna get NBA 2K26 when I have the money to get it. And I'm playing the 26 version already, but those better be next year, so. But they do have it for the, they do have the next year version of it, so. It's gonna be fun to play that. So come at the bat for the Mets, we have Francisco Lindor in the bat for the Mets. The Mets plays the Rays. 0, bottom of the fifth, here we go. His Mercedes got a pitch getting for you, New York Ready Board. Runner cuts good balls, 1-0. His Mercedes got a pitch getting for you, New York Ready Board. Runner cuts good, the strike one is a 1-1. And Chris Mercedes got another pitch getting for New York Ready Board. You swing at that one, goes, ooh. And Francisco Lindor flies out to the right field of last cover. Francisco Lindor's out. Okay. Big time face man. How far back do you go in history? I'm just started becoming a Phillies fan back when the Phillies played in the 2027. I'm with the current Phillies, not with the, like, the, I never been, I was not really into the Phillies. I wasn't even born yet when the Phillies were around. I wasn't born until 1993, so I really didn't watch that baseball when I was like around that age. So they started getting to the Phillies until like the 2020 season. So coming up next, the bat for the Mets, we had Juan Soto next to bat for the Mets. The Mets plays the Rays, 1 out, top, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. The Mercedes got a pitch delivery, one going for Ronald Cuzzo, strike one's on one. And Chris Mercedes got a pitch delivery, one going forward. Ronald Cuzzo rolls 1-1. Yeah, so if I would have been going with like the 80s, I would have been like a fan of the Phillies, but the 1980 team, the 1993 team, the 2008 one. But I wasn't even, I wasn't even looking at the Phillies during that year. And today, so, If you were saying the other pitch you want to wait for it, runner catch goes to roll 2 with a 2-1. And Chris was saying the other pitch you want to wait for it. Runner catch goes to roll 3 is a 3-1. Yesterday was a good day. I see, yesterday was a couple of results and I didn't complain or fight anything. Just follow what you said to do. Yeah, that's what I did. I didn't complain about anything, just follow what you said to do, so. And because I'm saying that pitch me walk away, but running catches goes to roll 3 to 3-1. The second pitch me walk away, but once that's for time, you know, once you have the battle, it's for race on. Because I'm saying that the other pitch me walk away for it. Running catches go to strike 3. Running catches go to strike 2. It's a 3-2, the full count. Because I'm saying that the pitch me walk away for it. And that is ball 4. And Watson is walked and rest the first base for the Reds. Ready to go, because I'm saying that you walk your second bat of the game, have to be Watson. And the Mets got 2 solos on the team. They got the Juan, they got the Gregory. And coming up next, the bat for the Marlins. Coming next, the bat for the Mets. We have Starling Marte next, the bat for the Mets. We got 1 Met playing on first base. 1 out, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Chris Mercedes is going to pitch swing. Starling waiting for it. Runner catches goes the balls 1-0. And Chris Mercedes is going to pitch to the right. Starling waiting for it. And Chris Mercedes is going to pitch over to his first. Did he get? Oh, dang. I think got him right there. Got one time right there. Why do you say he struggled? Like that in the mood? I don't know. The Phillies are my favorite team. Shout out to you, Cleveland Cleveland. 9. And I witnessed the board said, go Phillies and go Pokemon. That's right. Go Phillies always. It ain't going to need the Pokemon thing yet. And Chris said that the picture of his first baseman. Right time to make sure that Watson is the first base bag. Get to the one at first base. And they tried to take it. The right time tried to do a picture of the voice and start trying to tag out Watson, but he's safe at second base. This is Watson's 22nd steal on the 21st season on second base. And Chris Mercedes is going to let pitch for Starling ready for it. Swinging the miss, that strike 1 is a 1-1. And Chris Mercedes is going to let pitch for Starling ready for it. Runner catches another strike 2 is a 1-2. I can't believe I couldn't tag out Watson. He's going. He was trying to steal second, and you couldn't tag him out. After Vice would do the baseball, you could still tag him out. That's saying something. And Chris Mercedes is another pitch going for you. Starling ready for it. Runner catches goes to roll 2 is a 2-2. That's saying a whole lot of things. The number rolls in the third is a roll 2 is a 2-2. And Chris Mercedes is another pitch going for you. Starling ready for it. Runner catches goes to roll 3 is a 3-2. That's a full count. You know, we talking about he's allowed to say that. Those two are Crafty Creeper and Albertus the board of both Phillies fans. And Chris Mercedes got another pitch going for you. Starling ready for it. He's swinging that one. That's another 5-0, still 3-2. You're the only one who's a Dodgers fan anyway. Ricky Mays. So only you is, but then my family was another one. But you know that's a whole other story. Christmas Sanchez got another pitch going to be Starling Williams. And that is ball four. And Starling Martinez won to advance the first base for the Bills. Way to go, Christmas Sanchez. You walk the third bat of the game. It had to be Starling Marte. Stop walking people. Why are you walking people, Christopher? Why are you walking people? Yeah, Caleb Collins caught some sense in you serious because you can walk three freaking Mets batters. What the hell are you doing? As those would say, Christopher Sanchez, calm down. That was needed. Alright, so coming up next, the bat for the Mets, we have Peter Alonso coming next to the bat for the Mets. We got Mets players on first base, second base. One out, bottom of the fifth, here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch, going to be get ready for it. Right now, catch go. The strike one is 0-1. Then we got 30 likes on the stream, guys. 30 likes on the stream. Yeah, that's what's up. We got 30 likes on the stream, yo. That is really cool. And Cruz Sanchez got another pitch. Can everybody get ready for it? Right now, catching goes. The ball is 1-1. And Cruz Sanchez got another pitch. Can everybody get ready for it? Swing and a miss, and that strike two is 1-2. And Cruz Sanchez got another pitch. Can everybody get ready for it? Right now, catch go. That strike three, and Peter Alonso is out. 4 strikeout for Cruz Sanchez, 4 Ks. I don't speak Spanish, so I don't speak Spanish, Alejandro. I don't speak Spanish. I take Spanish class, but I don't know what you're saying, though. So coming up next, the bat for the Mets, we have Mark Valentino's going to bat for the Mets. We have Mets players on first base, second base, 2 outs, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Christmas Sanchez got a pitch going to play Mark Wayborn. Right now, catch goes, balls 1-0. And Christmas Sanchez got a pitch for Mark Wayborn. That ball's in the dirt. That's a ball 2. It's a 2-0. Let's talk about this. For the Mets. And Christmas Sanchez got another pitch going to play Mark Wayborn. You swing at that one, that's a 5 balls, a 2-1. Nice. That type of results, man. And Phillies Sanchez got another pitch going to play Mark Wayborn. And Mike Valentino's asked for time on your Mike Valentino, right back to back on 61 base holes. So what place are you mean what you mean where the players are playing? And Christmas Sanchez got another pitch going to play Mark Wayborn. I understand what your question means, Wayne. Do you mean where the Phillies are placed at in the division and then the National League? Is that what you're talking about? Or about what they play tonight? I don't understand what your question means. Yeah, Christmas Sanchez got a pitch for Mark Wayborn, 3-1, and Mark Valentino's running around first. I would say Mark Valentino's got W. Mark Valentino's got his 18th double on the 25th season on the shot line drive to the right field of Max Kevlin. And we'll start my team base in third base. So the Mets got Mark Ventus on second base, the starting Mateo on third base. But the Mets going up, and the Mets took the lead. So it's going. The Mets had 3 runs. The Phillies had 3 runs. The Mets had 4 runs, and the Mets will get to the fourth one score. The bottom of the fifth. Thanks to Rod Southern. Is that Joe Ross won the one bit? Yep. But to answer your question on that one, Frank Mays, the Phillies are 76-54 in the season, and still and are number one in the National League. So the Phillies are number one in the National League at 76 and 54. So just let you know that. Yeah, the Phillies are number one, the Mets are number two. So coming up next to bat for the Mets, we have Brandon Newman next to bat for the Mets. We got Mets playing the second base and third base. 2 outs, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Crystal State's got a pitch for you. William Newman, the late boy. Brandon Newman grounds out to the first baseman, Bryce Harper. And Brandon Newman's out. And that's 3 outs for the Mets. So the score, the Phillies have 3 runs, the Mets have 4 runs. That's the end of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the sixth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see if the Phillies can do it. Turn the bat at the top of the sixth. And the three Philly players in the bat, top of the sixth will be Matt Skipper, Harrison Bader, and Bryson Stott. Vasquez was 1 for 2, Harrison Bader was 1 for 2 with a strikeout, and Bryson Stott's 0 for 1 with a walk. Yeah, we got 32 strikes, nice. And you play that we gotta be trade for Canoe. Thank you, Trey. Alright, y'all, so big change for the Mets. So Jose Castillo is the pitcher of the night. Coming to pitch for the Mets to be Tyler Rogers. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, we have Max Kepler coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly birds are made. 0 outs, top of the sixth. Here we go. Tyler Rogers got a pitch because everybody Max go board. Rogers catch goes to Walls of 1-0. And Tyler Rogers got another pitch because everybody Max go board. Rogers catch goes to strike one. That's 1-1. And Tyler Rogers got another pitch for Max go board. Max Kepler lines out sharply to left fielder Brandon Newman. And Max Kepler, you 1 for 2. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Harrison Bader next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 1 out, top of the sixth. Here we go. Tyler Rogers got a pitch going to be Harrison ready for it. Rogers catch going to strike one is 0-1. And Tyler Rogers got another pitch for you, Harrison ready for it. You swing at that one, that's a foul ball, it's 0-2. We need players on the bases. I know, right? They got Brooke Riley. They went in the rookie for the Mets. Okay. And Tyler Rogers got another pitch because everybody Harrison ready for it. You swing at that one, that's another foul ball, still 0-2. The Phillies only down by 1 run. If we can try to get another, if we give people a base to score a run, you can tie the game. Let's try to get back in this thing at least. These Phillies are not doing well. Nope, nothing. Well, they started off getting 3 runs and then the Mets just came home big. And Tyler Rogers, another pitch going to be Harrison Gray for it. You swing at that one, that's another foul ball, still 0-2. 3 foul balls, this is bad for Harrison Adams. And Tyler Rogers got another pitch going to be Harrison Gray for it. Rogers catches the balls 1-2. And Tyler Rogers got another pitch going to be Harrison Gray for it. You swing at that one, that's a foul balls of 1-2. And Tyler Rogers got another pitch going to be Harrison Gray for it. And Harrison Bader grounds out to the second base and Jeffrey News to the first base and Pete Alonso. Harrison Bader's out. Harrison Bader, you 1 for 3. So coming next to bat the Phillies, we have Bryson Stock next to bat the Phillies. No Philly fans on Rays, 0, top of the 6, here we go. Tyler Rogers got a pitch getting ready, start, really going. Rogers catches another strike, 1 is 0-1. And Tyler Rogers got another pitch getting ready, start, really going. He's swinging down with the 5 balls, 0-2. What's up, what you always said? I wish my Orioles were as good as you guys. And we stay, yeah, the Orioles are terrible. Yeah, and that's saying something right to get yours and not gonna be as good as the Phillies. Not even close. And Tyler Rogers got another pitch gonna break start really booming. You swing at that one, that's another 5 ball, still 0-2. Well, Dave, you're a Mets fan, y'all took the lead right now, so you should feel good about that right now. And Tyler Rogers got another pitch gonna break start really booming. And Bryson Stott lines out to the right field of wild, so the right starts down. Bryson Stott, you're 0-2. And that's 3 to the Phillies. So score the Phillies have 3 runs, the Mets have 4 runs. And we moving on to the 5 and the 6, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Mets turn the bat. Let's see if the Mets can do the turn the bat, the 5 and the 6. The 3 Mets players do at the bat, the 5 and the 6 will be Tyrone Taylor, Jeff McNeil, and Luis Torres. Nope, I'm not playing any cool stars to get out of here. Nope. So coming up the bat for the Mets, we had Tyrone Taylor in the bat for the Mets. No Mets plays no 8-0, 5-6, here we go. And Christmas Sanders got a pitch connect by Tyrone going for it. Swing in the Mets, and that strike one is 0-1. And Christmas Sanders got that pitch connect by Tyrone going for it. He swung that one and it goes all the way down, it went way to the wall. And Tyrone Taylor was around first, stop a second. Tyrone Taylor got a double yellow. And this is Tyrone Taylor's 15 double on the 21 season. Line drive to the left field of Brandon Morris. Brandon Morris can't catch shit. Now, when was you earlier Mets fans? You still going to be here when the Phillies win the series? Are they going to just hold the whole road in this avenue? So coming up next, the bat for the Mets, we had Jeff McNeil next to the bat for the Mets. We got one Mets player on second base. 0 outs, 5-6, here we go. For the Mercedes, got a pitch connect by Jeff, get ready for it. Runner catches goes, the balls are 1-0. And Chris Mercedes got another pitch connect by Jeff, get ready for it. Runner catches goes, the ball 2-0. You say that was so bad. Oh yeah, the rest you gotta say that was terribly wrong. And then they got David Robinson on the road for the Phillies. And Chris Mercedes got another pitch for Jeff Grayboard. You swing it down, that's a 5-1, that's a 2-1. Yeah. The rest he votes in for you, that he has no comeback. Well, Wednesdays, Wednesday you still gotta do that promise that you said you're gonna do for me, that you're gonna eat 5 cheesesteaks. So you gotta eat 5 cheesesteaks by at least, you gotta eat 5 cheesesteaks tomorrow, so, yeah, so, and Christmas Sanders got another fish because they Jeff the way boy. You swing it that one, that's another 5-1 is 2-2. Yeah, you gotta go to gym sometime this week, you have to. Christmas Sanders got another fish because they Jeff the way boy. And Jeff and Neil asked for time out you, and Jeff and Neil get right in the baptism of base on. Yeah, you gotta go to gym sometime this week or this weekend or something, and make that and eat the 5 cheesesteaks. So you're gonna have to do it sometime this week though, or about this weekend too. So the week just started today, so you took our time though. And Christmas Sanders got another pitch coming for Jeff Grady boy. He swinging that one, that's the 5 balls, and swinging that was another 5 balls, still 2-2. You say you can't get the Phillies this week, then how you gonna be able to eat 5 cheesesteaks then? What's next? How you gonna be able to do it then? You say you can get the Phillies this week, then how you gonna be able to do that then? And Chris Sanders got another pitch because they're going Jeff Grayboard. And Jeff McNeil flies out to the second base and right side, and Jeff McNeil's out. So coming up next, the bat for the Mets, we have Luis Torres against the bat for the Mets. We got one Mets player on the second base, 1 out, 5-6, here we go. And Christmas Sanders got a pitch going to bring Luis Grayboard. Right now catches goes, the ball's 1-0. And Christmas Sanders got another pitch going to bring Luis Grayboard. And he swings down, goes all the way to ball. And Louis Trainers went around first. Stop saying Louis Trainers got a W. Louis Trainers got a W. This is Louis Trainers 12 double on the 21st season. Line drive to the center field at Harrison Avenue. And the Mets scored another run. So scored the Phillies had 3 runs. The Mets had 5 runs. And the Mets will get that 5th run score with the 5-6. Thanks to Tyrone Taylor. Now it's 5-3 Mets. Let's see, we got Rod Thompson coming to the mound to talk to Christian Sanchez. That ain't good. He's taking him out the game. Pitching change for the Phillies. Look at that, Joe. This is Sanchez gave up. Look at that. Look at that. Now the Phillies are down by 3. Down by 2. Hey. Is it a question? Yeah, you do. I thought I was going to people to get into them. And pitch change to the Phillies. The Phillies percentage is going to pitch tonight. Going to pitch in the Phillies will be David Robinson's. So Phillies percentage win 5.5 innings pitched, 8 hits, 5 runs, 4 errors, 3 walks, 4 strikes, no runs, and a 2.61 ERA. The top of the bat for the Mets we have Persistent Lindor coming back for the Mets. The Mets plays a Rays, 0 outs, Robin the 6. We got one. Yeah, okay. We got Persistent Lindor coming back for the Mets. We got 1 run, 2 second base. 1 out, Robin the 6, here we go. Dave Ross second pitch, we know what I can assume the problem one. Dave Ross second pitch, swing the pitch, strike, I mean, Dave Ross second pitch, we know swing the pitch, strike 1-2. And Dave Ross second pitch, we know what I can go strike 3. And Persistent goes out. First strike for Dave Ross said, okay. On the next step after the match, we had 1 second next after the match, and we got 1 run on first base. 2 outs. 2 outs, round the 6, here we go. Dave Ross in the pitch, we won 1 catch, 1 below. Dave Ross in the pitch, 1 catch, the ball to go, the ball to him. Dave Ross in the pitch, 1 catch, 1 strike, 1 and 2-1. Dave Ross in the pitch, 1 catch, the ball to 3-1. And Dave Ross in the pitch, 1 catch, and that is ball for 1 second as well. They rest the first race for the Mets. Way to go, Dave Ross, you walked your first base again, and 1 second. The Mets have 1 second on first base. And the only story is those 7 rings. Controlling this, the bat of the match, we have started on taking this about the match. We have match play the first base, second base, 2 outs, bottom 6 here. And they also see the pitch, we started on the catch, we strike 1-1. They also see the pitch, we started on the catch, 1-1. And they also see the starting straight and right to the grass. That's a single. Started with taking base, the first base for the Reds. Started with taking singles on the ground ball to the center fielder, Harrison Matter. And 1 second base, second base. And the Reds had started with taking first base and 1 second base. And the Mets scored another run, so the Phillies had 3 runs, the Mets had 6 runs, the Mets get the 6 runs scored, and the bottom of the 6 thanks to Lewis training. Yeah, no, I was saying something because I was coming to the room though. I didn't even get to the room yet, I was coming to the stairs though. I didn't even get into the room yet. I went downstairs and I wanted to go get something to drink or something. But the Phillies game was making me mad, didn't you know? So coming next about the Phillies, we have Phillies next about the Phillies, we got coming next about the Mets, we got Phillies next about the Mets, we got Mets in the first and second base, 2 outs, bottom 6 here, and David Ross is second, the pitch going for you, Pete Runner can go the ball to them. David Ross is second, the pitch, Pete can wait for it. If he lost, it grounds out to the third base, and Allen who's the first base, and vice up in time. If he lost out, that's field to the Mets, so it's going to the Phillies had 3 runs, the Mets had 6 runs, that's in the 6th inning. We go to 7 innings, it's the Phillies turn the bat, let's see the Phillies new turn the bat, top 7. The 3 Phillies we got top 7. We Trey Turner, Castro, right 7. Trey Turner's 1-3 with a double and strike on the run. Castro was over 2 with a walk on the other run. Right 7 was 3 with a strike on the run. So Phillies change the Mets, so Tyler Roger pitching like on the pitch for the Mets to be Luke's rarely. To come with the bat for the Phillies, we have Trey Turner in the bat for the Phillies, and Phillies versus the Rays, 0 top 7, here we go. Luke's got a pitch, can never enjoy but Roger catches the strike 1-1. And Luke's got a pitch, enjoy but Roger catches the ball to 1-1. And Luke's got a pitch, enjoy but Roger catches the ball 2 with a 2-1. Yeah, generator, we got, is that the ranks, yeah? And Luke's gonna, he's gonna be trying to get ready moving. When he catches the ball 2-1. And Wilson and pitching Trey. Trey Turner flies out to the right field at 1-0. And Trey turns down. Trey Turner, you 1-for-4. Yeah, the next is starting to make a post in the February. Coming up next about the Phillies, you got your 2025 Next Year All-Star MVP, Kyle Stewart, MVP. No favors of ace. Without top of 7, here we go. Who's got a pitch? Can every swing with the way, but running catch those balls, 1-0. And what's got that pitch? Can every swing with the way forward? And Kyle Stewart flies out to the center field, top on Taylor, and Kyle Stewart's out. Kyle Stewart will be 1-for-3. You got Kyle Stewart, 0-for-3. So coming up next about the Phillies, you got your 2-time MVP by something next about the Phillies. No Philly versus the Rays. 2 outs, top of 7. Here we go. Hibernation. And Luke's got a pitch connect for you. Bryce, get ready for it. Brandon catch goes the balls 1-0. And Luke's got another pitch connect for you. Bryce, get ready for it. Brandon catch goes the strike one is a 1-1. And Luke's got another pitch connect for you. Bryce, get ready for it. Running catch goes to ball 2 with a 2-2. And running catch goes to ball 2 with a 2-1. And Bush got a pitch gonna be Bryce ready for it. He swung it out when that's a foul ball. It's a 2-2. And Bush got a pitch gonna be Bryce ready for it. Running catch goes to strike 3 and Bryce over down. Bryce will be 1-for-4 with your second strikeout. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. So it's for the Phillies have 3 runs. The Mets have 6 runs. You're moving on to the bottom of 7, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Mets turn the red. Let's see the Mets continue to turn the red at the bottom of 7. The 3 Mets players do the red at the bottom of 7 will be Mike Valentinos, Brandon Nimmo, and Tyrone Taylor. Phillies are second tonight, y'all. Get your past 3 pickup runs. This couple, so I never got this couple. There's got different shoes. Thank you for that. So pitch chance for the Phillies. So David Robinson Sons don't pitch tonight. Counter pitch for the Phillies will be Jordan Moreno. Oh God. So So come at the bat for the Mets, we have Mark Valentino, come to the bat for the Mets, the Mets plays on base, zeros, bottom of the seventh, here we go. Jordan Miller got a pitch connect for Mark, the right board. Run that catch goes, the ball is 1-0. And 34 marks on the street is nice. And Jordan Miller got another pitch connect for Mark, the right board. Run that catch goes, the ball 2 is a 2-0. And Jordan Miller got another pitch connect for Mark, the right board. Swing in the mids, and that strike 1 is a 2-1. And Jordan Miller got another pitch connect for Mark, the right board. And Mark Valentino's got hit by a pitch and will race to first base for the Mets. When it goes to Jordan Miller, you have to hit Mark Valentino with a pitch. I don't buy anything. I don't buy at all. I'm a nice person. I don't buy people. So coming up next to bat for the Mets, we have Brandon Nimmo next to bat for the Mets. We got one Mets player on first base. 0 outs, bottom of the seventh. Here we go. Oh yeah, Red Reddy's gonna pinch run for Mark Valentino's of New Mets. So coming up next to bat for the Mets, we have Brandon Nimmo next to bat for the Mets. We got one Mets player on first base. 0 outs, bottom of the seventh. Here we go. Jordan Miller got a pitch connect for Nimmo, the right board. Right that catches goes, balls 1-0. I'm not a vampire, wouldn't you know that? They bite people, but I ain't do all that. And Jordan Miller got another pitch connect for you, Nimmo, the right board. Right that catches goes, the strike 1 is a 1-1. And Jordan Miller got another pitch connect for you, Nimmo, the right board. Right that catches goes, the strike 2 is a 1-2. What's up, nowhere? Is it rock game up? I thought they game up. And Jordan Miller got another pitch for Nimmo, the right board. Right that catches goes, the ball 2 is a 2-2. And Jordan Miller got another pitch connect for Nimmo, the right board. Right that catches goes, the ball 3 is a 3-2 to full count. And Jordan Miller got another pitch connect for Nimmo, the right board. And that is ball 4. And Brandon Nimmo is ball 2, it's the first base for the Mets. Really go, Jordan Miller, you walk your first bat of the game, it had to be Brandon Nimmo. So the Mets have Brandon Nimmo on first base and Brett Baty on second base. Coming up next to bat for the Mets, we have Tyrone Taylor next to bat for the Mets. We have Mets players at first base, second base, 0 outs, bottom of the seventh. Here we go. Jordan Miller got a pitch connect by Taylor, the right board. And Jordan Miller got a pitch by Tyrone, the right board. You swing it down, unless a 5-1, that's 0-1. And Jordan Miller got another pitch connect by Tyrone, the right board. The best fans are coming out the woodworks, y'all. And Sweet Emma goes right in the grass, and that's a single. And Tyrone Taylor bats the first base for the Mets. Tom Taylor singles on the ground ball to left fielder Brandon Morris. And Brett Beatty makes the third base and Brett Newman makes second base. So the Mets have Tom Taylor on first base, Brandon Newman on second base, and Brett Beatty on third base. Basically going for the Mets. Well, your average guy, your team, the Mets are doing, your team, the New Mets are doing good, doing great. And why doesn't put Jordan Mann in the game? Jordan Mann should not even have the roster spot. He's terrible. And I agree with Colin Townsend been locked on Philly that this guy should not be on the roster. Jordan Mann should not even have a roster spot. He shouldn't even be here. He's terrible. And like I don't know why you keep keeping the guy on the roster like you're gonna fix his shit. You're gonna fix his stuff. So coming up next, the bat for the Mets we have Jeffrey Neal against the bat for the Mets. Basically for the Mets, 0 outs, 5 and 7. Here we go. Jordan Mann gonna pitch for you, Jeff. Get ready for it. Runner catch goes the balls 1-0. And Jordan Mann gonna pitch for you, Jeff. Get ready for it. Swing at the power was 1-1. And Jordan Mann gonna pitch for you, Jeff. Get ready for it. Runner catches goes the ball 2-2-1. The balls in the dirt is the ball 2-2-1. And Jordan Mann gonna pitch for you, Jeff. Get ready for it. Runner catches goes the ball 3-3-1. And Jordan Mann gonna pitch for you, Jeff. Get ready for it. Jeff McNeil, expert time on your own. Jeff McNeil, give up in the 11 on base zones. And Jordan Mann got another pitch in there for you, Jeff. Get ready for it. And Jeffrey Nails out on the second best spot to the right field of Mets coming. But Red Bay scored and the Mets scored another run. So scored the Phillies have 3 runs, the Mets have 7 runs, and the Mets get the 7 runs score in the bottom of the 7th thanks to Red Bay. Now it's 73 minutes. Remember, you suck, you suck, you suck, you suck, you suck AF, and I'm just gonna say and I'm not Mike Schmidt. Mike Schmidt is an old guy with glasses and stuff, and I don't look like him. I'm a female, that's a man, so. I'm put that way. He said the police have been rude. And really showing about the police. I know this is terrible. So coming up next, the bat for the match, we have Louis Trails. Coming next, the bat for the match, we have Mets on first base, second base. 1 out, 5 and 7. Here we go. And Jordan Mann gonna pitch me. Louis get ready for a runner catch goes balls 1 out. And Jordan Mann gonna pitch me. Louis swing at the power 1-1. And Jordan Mann gonna pitch me. Louis swing at the power 1 and 2. Jordan Mann gonna pitch me. Louis going for a Louis swing. That's what time yo. Louis swing. This is home base zone. And Jordan Mann gonna pitch me. Louis going for it. You swing that one goes high there, way right there. That ball's going, gone. 3-run home run for Louis Swings, and the Mets have steadily yet again. So it's going. The Phillies have 3 runs, the Mets have 10 runs, and the Mets will get a 3-run score in the top in the bottom of the 7th, thanks to Brandon Nemo, Tom Taylor, and Louis Swings' 3-run home run. This is Louis Swings' 3rd home run on the 2020 season on a fly ball to right field, right center field. Now it's 10-3 Mets. Jordan Mann, you got a home run out there. You terrible, man. A lot of times this is all on you. You put Jordan Mann in the stand for the game, and you know that's the wrong decision you made. It cost us the goddamn game. Yeah, it's 10 to 3 minutes, Joe. The Mets fans are gonna love this. They're gonna laugh this up for like they took the first game at home, made the Phillies look bad at traveling on the road and shit. So coming up next, the bat for the Mets, we have Francisco Lindor next to bat for the Mets. The Mets plays the Mays. What else? What else? 5-7, here we go. Jordan Red got a pitch for you. Lindor running catch goes strike with one. Jordan Red got a pitch for you. Lindor running catch swing is 5-2. And Lindor got a pitch. Jordan Red got a pitch for you. Lindor running catch goes 1-2. And Jordan Red got a pitch for you. Lindor going for a swing and a miss, not strike three. And Francisco Lindor was out. First strikeout for Jordan Red on 1K. So coming up next to bat for the Mets, we have one song next to bat for the Mets. The Mets play the Mays, 2 hours, 5-7. Here we go. Jordan Red got a pitch for anybody wants, waiting for it. Run that catch goes, the ball is 1-0. And Jordan Red got a pitch for anybody waiting for it. You run the catch goes, strike 1-1. Jordan Red got a pitch for anybody waiting for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2, the 1-2. And guys, we got a $2 super chat from Ketchup G Tag. Shout out to Ketchup G Tags for the $2 super chat. And Jordan Man got another bitch coming for you. I'm going away from it. And Watson asked for time on you. Watson can up in the red, see some base zones. And Jordan Man got another bitch for you. I'm going away from it. Run that catch go, that's strike 3, and Watson is out. Second strikeout for Jordan Red on 2 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Mets. So the score, the Phillies have 3 runs, the Mets have 10 runs. And the Mets will get, and that's the end of the 7th, ladies and gentlemen. Move on to the 8th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies send the bat to 6, the Phillies and then return the bat to top of the 8th. The 3 Phillies players in the bat top of the 8th will be JT Realmuto, Alabama, and Brandon Marsh. JT Realmuto is over 2 with a hit by pitch and a strikeout. Alabama is 1 for 3 with a 2 RBIs. And Brandon Marsh is 1 for 2 with a double and a walk. And he said, clap it up for catching. I know people did that super chat though. Love the super chats again. It's not big super chats, like a $50 bomb. But if it was, that would be real nice too. And then I started trying to say, God bless you, yeah, that's awesome, you know. My decision of what I want to go for straight to freaking lesbian and all that stuff and join the community. And then a change in the female, you know, that now God's looking at, probably looking at, well, I made that decision to switch, you know, what I was into. And made into a transgender female, so, yeah, you know, make the decision to do that. Which I did it anyway. The big change for the Mets, so Rick Raley's the pitcher like on the pitch for the Mets will be Riley Hensley. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, you have JT Realmuto on the bat for the Phillies, no Philly versus away, 0 outs, top of the 8, here we go. And Riley Hensley on the pitch for JT Realmuto. Riley's catching goes, the ball is 1-0. And right hand's gonna pitch for you, JT Grayboard. Right is catching good. Strike one is a 1-1. Even even though my choice of who I'm dating is against the whole freaking Bible shit, even though I go to church and shit, I'm not gonna repent on that because I like what I like, so I'm not gonna change back. So, and right hand's gonna pitch for JT Grayboard. Right is catching good. Roll 2 and 2-1. And right hand's gonna pitch for JT Grayboard. And JT Miller flies out to the center field and Tyrone Taylor. JT Miller down. And JT Miller's over 3 with his first strikeout. We come on next about the Phillies. We got Alabama next about the Phillies. The Phillies versus Rays. 1 out. Top of the 8. Here we go. And like I said, which I'm not gonna change what I'm into, but I'm like who I'm dating, like what I'm into. My attraction is to, changing the females, which it is, and so that's one thing. And right here, you got a pitch for you, great for it. Right is catching on the strike 1 is on 1. So I'm not gonna change that for anybody. So and right here, you got another pitch for you, Alex, great for it. Right is catching those balls 1-1. Because at the end of the day, I know, I was meant to with the church of the people because God said, put it that way for me. So He put it that way for me to be able to agree at first, but it was like, that didn't work out for me. I tried to even guys and McGray whole bad, so then he put me with a trans person in front of my face and they said, hey, you gonna rub this? Somebody who was born one gender when they were born into the world and they changed on this one, so. And right here's gonna pitch for you, Alex Ray for swing that was the 5 balls of 1 and 2. And right here's got another pitch for you, Alex Ray for it. He's swinging that one, that's a 5 balls of 1 and 2. Swing that was another 5 balls, still 1 and 2. Like, everybody in the bullpen is better than Jordan Randall, but you see that? John Thompson forgets about that. You got the people that are really better than Jordan Randall, but you want to use him. Yeah, you're right. We said what's that? One Jordan Randall is throwing me balls, yep. We got John Cook in the booth with Tom McCarthy on the road. And right here, so you got another piece going for Alex Rayford. And that ball lines out to the left field of Brandon Nero. And that ball was out. That ball you run for 4. So coming next to the Phillies, we got Brandon Marshall next to the Phillies. The Phillies raise a base. 2 outs, top of the 8. Here we go. Right here, so you got a pitch going to Ray Marsh, great for it. Right, this catch goes the ball's 1-0. And right here, so you got a pitch going to Ray Marsh, great for it. So look at that one, that's a 5 balls and 1-1. And really, we need a picture that's not a very... yeah! That is hilarious. That's why I like Winston, because Winston's my, is my fat boy, my fat boy, so, that's why I gotta get the hearts out the Winston for being my fat boy, so, And right here's the other pitch gonna play Morris Gray boy. Swing and a miss, and that strike 2 is a 1 and 2. Yeah, what's that? You didn't see me throw out the hearts for you because I was trying to say I love my fat boy. That pretty much. I was saying that for you, and but you didn't see what I was doing with my hand gestures. So, and right here's the other pitch for Morris Gray boy. Ronnie's catch goes to ball 2, the 2-2. Yeah, because you probably didn't see the hairdresser, so. And right here's the other pitch going to play more screen moving. Ronnie's catch goes to ball 3, it's a 3-2, it's a full count. And right here's the other pitch play more screen moving. Ronnie's catch goes to ball 3, it's a 3-2 full count. And right here's the other pitch play more screen moving. Ronnie's catch goes to strike 3. And Randy Moss is out. Randy Moss, you 1 for 3. Your first strikeout, that's 3 out of Phillies. Let's go to Phillies at 3 runs. The Mets at 10 runs. The Mets at probably 8 with you. The Mets send the red. Let's see the Mets going to do it. Let's see the Mets going to do it. The Mets at probably 8. The 3 Mets plays the Mets at probably 8. We start one take. P. Lonzo and Blake Beatty. Yeah, what's next? What's next? There you go. What's next? I asked you a question. What's next? What's next? I said something to you, but you weren't paying attention to me, so I feel like what's that's annoying me now, so. Okay, well, you have to say what like that, and which that you have to come at me like that. You could have just said, yes or something. Yeah, that ain't nice to say. I mean, you could have just said yes, match or something like that. But you have to come out and say what like that. Come on now, be nice about it. Don't be a smart aleck. Yeah, I was doing the hand gestures that you would say that's what I was doing. I was saying I love my bad boy. That's what I was doing like this for you because I was like, I was trying to say that's what I was doing. Yeah, but you didn't see that, and I did it again. You ain't paying attention, so. Do something like what was this? What are you going to go do? Pitch change for the Phillies. So Joe Randall's on pitching night for the pitch for the Phillies. Joe to come at the bat for the Mets. We have Starman taking the bat for the Mets. The West plays the Phillies. Zero is about there. Here we go. And Joe Randall got and Joe Walsh got a pitch. Can everybody Starman great boy? And Starman got hit by a pitch and will advance to first base for the Mets. Joe Walsh, why would you hit Starman with a pitch? Come on, man. And coming next to the Mets, we got P. Lonzo coming next to the Mets. We got one Mets playing on first base. Zero is about 8. Here we go. The Wolves got a pitch getting for P. Get ready for it. Runner catch goes Wolves 1-0. And Joe Wolves got a pitch getting for P. Get ready for it. That could have been another home run. I would have been 6-1 over there. And P. Lonzo bars up sharply to the right field of basket room. it's hard to say who's in my balls though. I haven't really decided who's gonna be that anyway. So coming next to bat for the Mets, we have Red Vanny coming next to bat for the Mets. Local next man on first base. What else about me? Who will? The Wolves gonna pitch the Red Vanny, but Red Vanny expert time. Red Vanny give up the Mets who's gonna base who. And Joe Wolves gonna pitch for Red Vanny, boy. Runner catch those balls. Runner catch those balls. 1-0. And Joe Wolves gonna pitch for Red Vanny, boy. And swinging the miss and striking 1-1. And Joe was gonna pitch me Red Vanny, boy. Runner catch goes ball 2-2-1. And Joe was gonna pitch me Red Vanny, boy. He's swinging that one. That's a 5 balls and 2-2. And Joe was gonna pitch for you Red Vanny, boy. Runner catch goes ball 3 is a 3-2. The phone kill. Well, okay, then the shows you can be the mob boss then. And Joe was gonna pitch for you Red Vanny, boy. And that is ball four when Red Vanny is ball to miss the first base for the Mets. So the Mets have Red Vanny on first base and Sterling Martinez second base. Way to go, Joe Walsh. You walk your first bat of the game. Heavy Red Vanny. What's with the Phillies relievers? Keep on walking, people. Coming up next to bat for the Mets, we have Brandon Nimmo next to bat for the Mets. We got Mets on first base, second base, 1-0. Here we go. And Brandon Nimmo has for Tamayo, Brandon Nimmo, Brandon Nimmo, single base move. Jones gonna pitch, gonna Brandon Nimmo, going forward. He's swinging down the 5 balls, 0-1. And Jones gonna pitch, gonna Nimmo, going forward. Right now, catch goes balls 1-1. And Jones gonna pitch, Nimmo, going forward. Right now, catch goes balls 2-2-1. And Jones gonna pitch, Nimmo, going forward. And Brandon Nimmo flies out to the right field and Max Kevin and Sterling Martinez versus third base. The Mets have Brett Vanny on first base and Sterling Martinez third base, facing for now. So coming up next to that for the Mets, we have Tom Montero next to that for the Mets. We have Mets facing first base and third base. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Here we go. Joe Wall's gonna pitch in there for you. Tyrone going for it. Runner catches down the strike 1-1. And Joe Wall's gonna pitch for you. Tyrone going for it. You swing it out, that's the 5-1 0-2. And Jamal Gillespie coming for you, Tyrone going for it. Runner catch goes, Rolls 1-2. And Jamal Gillespie coming for you, Tyrone going for it. Runner catch goes, Roll 2 to 2-2. And Jones going to first base, Tyrone was swinging out, was right to right, that's a single, Tyrone Taylor advanced to first base for the Mets. Tyrone Taylor singles on one drive to left field, Brandon Marsh. And Wet Benny made second base, to the Mets had Tyrone Taylor first base, and Wet Benny second base. And the Mets scored another runs, and scored the Phillies had 3 runs, the Mets had 11 runs, the Mets got the 11 runs scored, the 5 and the 8. Thanks to Starling Marte, that's 11 and 3 Mets. And then Joe really got this team. I can't win anymore. So coming next, coming next to that for the Mets we have. Jeff McNeil next to that for the Mets. The Mets have the first base, second base, 2 outs, 1 day, and do. Joe's gonna pitch for Jeff going for a swing at the bottom one. Joe's gonna pitch for Jeff going for running catch goes, Rolls 1-1. Joe's gonna pitch for you Jeff going for a swing that was the 5 was 1-2. Let's see what he's here. I don't see him. And so that goes right to the grass. That's single. Jumping near the base. The first base for the Mets. Jumping near singles on the ground ball to right field. The basket move. And Tyrone Taylor with second base. The Mets have been jumping near first base. And Tyrone Taylor second base. But the Mets scored another run. So scored the Phillies had 3 runs. The Mets had 12 runs. The Mets get the 12 runs scored. The bottom of the 8. Thanks to Wait, Betty. That's 12 to 3. That's 12 to 3 Mets. Yeah. Coming next to the Mets, we have Mr. Let's run the Mets field. Mets field the first and second base, 2 outs. From the 8 and field goal. Joe was gonna pitch three. Lewis going for a runner catch goes strike one. And Joe was gonna pitch three. Lewis runner catch goes one. And Joe was gonna pitch three. Lewis going for a swing and the foul was 1-2. And Joe was gonna pitch three. Lewis going for one. He swung it down when that's another foul was still 1-2. And Joe was gonna pitch it when Lewis going for one. And Joe was gonna pitch when Lewis going for one. He swung it down, goes back to the grass, that's single, and Lewis trying to miss the first base for the miss. And between singles on the line drive to the center field, here's the man. And jumping in with the base, and the Mets has Lewis on first base, jumping in on third base. The Mets score another runs to score. The Phillies have 3 runs, the Mets have 13 runs. The Mets will get the third run scored, get the 13-run score, the bottom of the 8th. Thanks to Tyrone Terry, that was 13-3 Mets. Did Rob get a pass? Heck no, Rockhouse did not get a pass for this game. The way this game going, no, he don't get a pass for this. Coming next to the Mets, we have the Cincinnati North Mets, the Mets, we have Mets playing the first base, no race, 2 hours, 78, here we go. The Rolls gonna pitch coming from the North going for it. Runner catch goes, the Rolls 1-0. And Joe Rolls gonna pitch coming from the North going for it. Runner catch goes, the Rolls 2-2 now. And Joe Rolls gonna pitch coming from the North going for it. And runner catch goes, the Rolls 3-3 now. And Joe was gonna pitch when you were doing ready for it. And runner catch the strike 1-3-1. And Joe was gonna pitch gonna win the North ready for it. And Joe was gonna pitch gonna win the North ready for it. Swinging that was a foul was a 3-2 again. Joe was gonna pitch the North ready for it. Swinging the Reds and that's strike 3. And Joe was and Francisco was out. That's 3 outs for the Mets. So it's more the Phillies had 3 runs, the Mets had 13 runs. And that's the end of the England Joe. We went to the ninth and final England Joe, and it's the Phillies tournament. 6 of 15 England tournament, the bottom top of the 9. With 3 Mets, and then 3 Philly players to the Reds, about the top of the 9 will be Matt Scarborough, Harrison Bader, and Bryson Stein. The rest is those I have bad news for the Reds. And tell me when you're ready. Coming to bat for the Reds, we have so Ryan is up pitching Nick on the pitch for the Reds is Ryan 6. And come to bat for the Phillies, we have Reds coming to bat the Phillies, no Phillies with the Rays, zeros. Top of the night, here we go. Ryan gonna pitch in the Rays, running catch the ball. Ryan gonna pitch the Rays, running catch the ball 2-0. Ryan gonna pitch the Rays, swinging at the ball 2-1. Basket ass for Tommy or basket or this will be soon. And the basket and bring basket forward. Basket falls out to the left hand of running their move. Basket, ooh. Coming next to red for the basket falls out to the left hand of running their move. Coming next to red for the Reds, we have. Next to red the Phillies, we have the Heroes of Red, next to red the Phillies. The Phillies raise the Rays, 1-0. Top of the night, here we go. And one thing that I pitch for you raise before you go. You're running for running because it goes all the way. And another pitch for you ready to ready for. But soon that will pop a move. And you hold that little pitch coming for you ready to get ready for. Swinging the pitch, swinging the pop a move. And sticking the pitch for you here as soon as you're ready for it. Right. Swinging the pitch, and that strike one is 1-2. And just get a little pitch coming for you. And regular pitch when we hear somebody coming over. Regular pitch as soon as possible. And regular pitch we hear somebody from running soon as straight to 1-2. And it was a pitch and we're going to get a pitch in the volume. And see what they running because the roll 3-2 for kill. And so that's going forward. Here's the red as well, the rest of first base for the Phillies. And this is here's the red's first walk of the game. Coming next to the Phillies, you got Vice second next to the Phillies, you got one people in first base. One out from the top of the ninth, here we go. And running in the pitch from the way start the late board. Running catch with the one. And running in the pitch from the start running, running catch with the strike with the one. Running in the pitch from the start the late board. Coming next to the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to the Phillies, you got one people in first base. 2 rounds. 2 rounds. Yeah. So running in the pitch from the strike ready for running catch with the strike with the one. Running in the pitch from the strike waiting for you. Running catch with the one. And running in the pitch from making sure you're getting when it gets the ball going too. And running in the pitch from you trying to get ready for it. Drake Turner grounds out to the second base and went ready to the first base and P long zone. Drake Turner zone. Hitting on 4. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Phillies had 3 runs, the Mets had 13 runs, and who goes to 5 and 8, ladies and gentlemen. That's the ball game. Final score is 13-3. Mets win. Mets will base on the 70 and 61 the season. The Phillies will base on to 76 and 55 in the season in the year. And this is what the player picture will look like. The division leaders will definitely be the Phillies. When you think about that. Yeah, the Phillies will be the division leaders 76 and 55 in the season for the division leaders. The wild card win will be the Mets and the Mets, Padres, and Cubs, and so that's kind of a good thing. And yeah, as Chris was saying, he got his 11 loss, Joe. So Chris was saying lose 11-5 in the season with a 2.6 in ERA. Not a good look for the Mets. Not looking good for Chris was saying, Jays though. And he did tonight, so the guys are will be streaming the Phillies at the New York Mets for game number 2 of the 3-game series tomorrow night at 7:10 p.m. Ladies and guys, let's see the Phillies do well tomorrow and try to get another win in the league, Thank you guys for watching. Shout out to Southern Down come to stream. Shout out to Mercy that come to stream and everybody else come to stream. Thanks for coming to stream. Yep. Here's a picture matchups for the World Night's game, guys. So we have Hayes Auto going against we got Hayes Auto going against Sean Maeda. And Hayes Auto is 12-6 on the season with 170 strikeouts and a 4.10 ERA. And Sean Maeda is 1-2 on the season with 45 strikeouts and a 5.50 ERA. Let's see if the Phillies can try to have Hayes Auto get his 13th win. And yeah, let's see if we can try to do that tomorrow night, guys. That being said, guys. Yeah, the game tomorrow is at 7:10 p.m. All the games for this series is all the same time, 7:10. So 7:10 p.m. So yeah, so yeah, so it's gonna be one of those games right there. So last year. Yeah, they've been at that last wild card spot too. Yeah, guys, but I'm gonna go right now, guys, because I work tomorrow, so yeah. Yeah, tomorrow, guys. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Monday night. I will see you guys tomorrow night for next Phillies regular season our favorite West Coast Phillies game. Let's try to beat the Mets tomorrow, guys. So yeah, I gotta work. I gotta work tomorrow. Star Wars. I work tomorrow. Wednesday, you know then. You know. Yeah. So I got work tomorrow. So Yeah, no. I started work today. I started work today. Today was the first day back to work for the school district of Philadelphia. The first day back, and today was the first day of school for all the Philadelphia school kids. So yeah. So yeah. I started my school district job and job outside of the YouTube and TikTok and stuff today. So yeah, because summer vacation was over yesterday, so today was the first day back. So yeah. So tomorrow is day two. So tomorrow is day two. What's next? Tomorrow is day two. So. Yeah, so yeah, cause I work at a certain school. I work for elementary school. It's called J. Hampton Moore. So I work at the J. Hampton Moore School on Somerville Avenue. So I work for the school district, but the school they assigned me to is J. Hampton Moore. So I work for elementary school, a K through 5 school pretty much. So yeah.